Okay, greetings, folks. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're gonna try a Star Trek thing again tonight. See how it goes. Hopefully the shitternet holds up. Alright, so where we left off, we're going to the Virenat system to kind of prove or disprove whether or not the Romulans are up to no good, because there's this other system that we're at where they're trying to decide whether they side with the new Romulan Republic or the remnants of the old Star Empire. The Star Empire is up to some shady shit, so we're gonna prove it. So, here we go. Here we go. We need to head to Virenat. Where the fuck is Virenat? Virenat's down here. I love the space music. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, here we go, folks. Here we go. I think I'm gonna hit that star. Am I gonna hit that star? I think I might. I'm gonna pass real close to it. You gotta keep in mind that technically we're at warp right now, at max warp. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna clip that star, just barely. Nope, we're gonna fly right the fuck into it. Let's go around. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, now let's see. The system we're looking for should be up ahead. Pretty close to up ahead. Maybe that's it there. That's not it. Tau Dewa. Yeah, the Romulans call themselves the Dewa. Weirdly enough. I think that's the star there. That's where we're headed, right there, Virenat. So, tiny course corrections, small corrections. It's like driving an SUV in space. I say an SUV. What I meant to say was like a Winnebago or one of those big ass deals. There we are. Alright. So, was Virenat the one with the rings or the other one? I think it's the one with the rings. Yeah, Virenat 1. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and continue the mission. I kind of hate that it made me go all the way back across two different sectors, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Here's hoping the shitternet holds up, folks. I don't really have the patience for that tonight, so if it boots us, I'm going to probably get testy. But we had some issues with, first with the shitternet dropped everything. Just long enough to kill the stream, right? Sometimes it goes, the connection will go out for a little bit and it'll try to reconnect and then it will reconnect and we're good, right? But for some reason, around midnight on Wednesdays, it's always an issue. And then sometimes, as happened last night on the second stream, the actual server for the game freaked out and fritzed out, right? It booted me out, which killed the stream. So I was just like, it was 1 in the morning. I was like, I'm done. So, all right, Thrill. We have arrived in the Virenat system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. On a once populated world, the sensor silence is eerie. It's weird that a Vulcan says eerie. But here we are. Alright. Okay, so we gotta scan the debris in the... You know, something's wrong with the rings on this planet. You see how that curves like that? Right? That's... I don't know. It's freaking me out a little bit. It's fine. Alright, I think this is what we're looking for here. This debris. Alright, appears to be from a Romulan vessel. It's old, but it took some heavy energy weapon hits before it was destroyed. And this is supposedly an agricultural colony, as it just said there. So that is a strange detail. I do like all the blue and violet stars. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's an effect of the atmosphere, because you don't see a lot of that. You know, even in game. And of course the nebula are just fucking awesome looking, right? Alright, appears to be debris from a vessel of unknown configuration. Energy signatures conform to the limited information we have about the Alachi. Great. Okay, so the Alachi are annoying because the Alachi come from the mycelial network, which, as you know, was made popular in the franchise in STD. Yes, I call it STD. I don't call it Disco. I'm not a fan. And they're kind of dumb looking. Whatever. They live in Fungalverse, which is bad enough because I got a thing about fungus. I do not trust fungus as far as I can throw it. All right, could be the mysterious enemy the survivors talked about. Could it be the Alachi? We need more information. All right. I suppose I could have killed that because the. All right. Well, let's go check out the planet. Let's see what happens. Detecting a vessel. There's nothing there. Must have been a sensor echo. Really? Interesting. I think that you may have actually detected something, my friend. Alright, let's go ahead and beam down to the surface and see what's what. See what's what. I'd make a hell of a Starfleet captain. I mean... yeah, I think so. I'm not full of myself or anything. As one of my brothers was so fond of saying back in the 90s, I'm not conceited because conceit's a fault, and I don't have any. That's what it is, I suppose. At least it's loading up. Alright. Virinat has been fucking smashed by something. The damage is only a few months old. Not detecting any humanoid life signs. However, there are several insect life forms around the area. We should be cautious. Cool. Kelid Sentinel, huh? Insectoids. Are they intelligent insectoids, would be my question. Or are they more animals? That's a big ass bug. Yeah, anybody else? Look at those big old bugs. Alright. So that's pointing me to is over there, so that'd be where I'm heading to. Let's explore around a little bit, see what's going on over here. You never know. You never know if you might find something, some loot worth grabbing. You know. I mean, I am a Cardassian, and as we all know, spoonheads are opportunists. I mean, not like Ferengi opportunists, but, you know, opportunists. Battle here must have been massive. Yeah, this is pretty fucking wrecked. This is like real Fallout looking, right? This is yeah. Complete with the fucking bloat flies. they pop when you shoot them enough. That's so weird. It's just, it's energy, it's not... Alright, cool. Wait, there's a dead guy. Alright, sir, although this colonist died of plasma weapons discharge, her tissues appear to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. I fucking told you. I told you about the mushrooms. I told you how they're all about. They're all out there to get us. The bio readings I'm getting are somewhat similar to some of the readings from the prisoners on Installation 18. Evidence of Ilachi involvement is mounting. Take a sample. Don't take a sample. Leave it the fuck here. Burn it, in fact. We should just, like, get back in the ship and nuke this whole place from orbit. I think that's the best course of action. Alright, let's take that one. Alright. Bunch of dudes over here. Yeah, that's right. We smashed all the bugs. We ain't got no time for bugs. Alright, so that's one of the places we need to go, but we gotta go back this way. What is that? Is that... What is this scan debris? Looks like a giant prop from an airplane, huh? Oh, windmill blade. Oh, that makes sense. Many of the Romulan colonies are using alternative power supplies such as these. With the damage to the blade, though, the structure withstood several explosive blasts of extremely high power. That is a very tough windmill. Very tough. Alright, cool. Alright, so we need to go back this way because I need to scan the crater? Beacon? I don't know. One of the two. It'll be fine. Either way. Look at that peak. That's pretty cool. This reminds me of Wyoming, actually, where I live. So, for those of you who didn't know or don't follow the other podcasts on the channel, yeah, it does. It looks like parts of Wyoming. Here's the crater, right? Is this the crater? This is the crater that we're looking for. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Gotta keep on rocking. Maybe the crater we're looking for is back that way. At least they're just bugs, right? Big bugs. Big bada bug. Okay, so this would be where the beacon is. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and scan that and we'll go check out the crater. Man, that is a weird looking tree. Is that a tree or is that part of the building that fell? I think that's a tree. Oh yeah, because there's another one over there. Okay, so they got these strange trees. That looks Borgified. Of course, we knew they were using Borg-enhanced tech. I think this device is some kind of beacon, but it doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. Well, it could be a Ilachi too, I guess. That's what we're going after, I guess. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we discovered on Installation 18. Alright, well, Installation 18 seems to be the key to everything here. We're just gonna run up here, take a look at this. Alright, quit with the stick drift. That's annoying. Knock it off. Are you done? Alright, there we go. What a lovely flower. I wonder who planted it. That's not Tavrel. I don't know who the hell that is. That's not my bullion either. I think that's a glitch. It's a glitch, folks. We'll probably never know. Yeah, we want to get as much exploration in as possible before we head back with all the evidence. It's real frontier days, though, isn't it? I do appreciate that on the planets you actually can go down on, that they put this level of detail and amount of stuff. I mean, they didn't have to put all this in here. You know, for us to go exploring around, looking at stuff. But they did, and that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. It is interesting too, though, because this looks like, oh hey, look, that's looks like some of them window blades that we were talking about earlier. That is a big explosion mark. Some kind of explosive went off there. Okay, so there are bugs out of range. Yeah, they did a lot of good work on the backgrounds and the places and all that stuff. A lot of stuff to look at, which is cool. This fountain must have been beautiful once. The water is still drinkable despite the destruction. That's Tavrel. I don't know why you turned into a Bolian who was wearing the red for a minute, and I think was a higher rank. But I'm glad we're back to normal. The residents of this colony put a lot of love and effort into building it. Surely did. It's kind of sad, really. There's another crater. So this is not the crater that we're looking for. These are smallish craters. That appeared to be some kind of monument or statue, or I don't know. Hell, it could be a chimney for all I know. We're in an alien world. I'm on your fence. There's nothing you can do about it. Ha ha ha. Dun, dun, dun. I do like the music. It's good. I sort of feel like there's a third thing I'm probably supposed to be scanning. At least a third thing. And it'd be that way. Okay, so the big crater's gonna be right up ahead. Right? Oh, we got some more bugs to take care of. I'm just gonna fire wildly. See what happens. Yeah, I kind of feel like there's something else I should be taking a look at before we hit that crater. I don't know. Like, what are those big blue? Is that like bug hive kind of stuff? I don't know. Let's go find out. Yeah, it does look like bug hive kind of stuff. Insectoid. You know. Like more paper wasp than bee, I guess. But, you know, again, aliens, right? What is that? Oh, I'm glad we came over here. Look, sir, even in the midst of this destruction, life continues. In the words of Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park, life finds a way. Perhaps someday this colony will renew itself as well. I mean, you have to kind of have, like, people who aren't dead. So there's that, but With any luck, yeah, that'll be the thing. Alright, so we'll come back to the crater because I want to look around more, see if there's any more reason to hope for the future, as it were. This is pretty cool. Water wheels. All that. And they do a good job. They do a good job with all this stuff, all the surroundings. I appreciate all of that. I feel like, I don't know what I feel like. I gotta check periodically and make sure the stream's still running, because otherwise I will just keep playing and not realize the stream's cut itself off. And, you know, by the time I do realize, something happens. Like when I was doing Sekiro, right? We had, spent a couple of days fighting the demon of hatred. And when I finally beat it, my whole stream had just like bunked out or whatever. It was bad. It wasn't good. Alright, what am I looking for? Oh, it's up here. It's up here. Oh, this crater. This is a big ass crater. Alright, well let's go ahead and scan this and see what we can find. Okay, how about you stand still and do what I tell you to? Thank you. Alright, created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. So they were using gold tactics. Since it's doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could only have been the Tal Shiar. I mean, probably the Tal Shiar, but it could have just been the Star Empire military too. Subspace transmission. We can access that console over there. All right, where's the console? Up that way. Again, I kind of feel like I'm missing something. So we're going to wander a little bit more. You don't actually have to do all this stuff, but you get like these accolades and stuff for like completely exploring planets and stuff, and that includes things like scanning this flower growing out in the middle of this field all by its onesie, or this windmill, falling windmill kind of thing. Okay, so that's where we're heading for that. I want to look up here for a second. Go ahead and run a little bit. Run. Cardies get their exercise. They get their cardio. I'll see myself out. Alright. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I missed something somewhere. Alright, so that's going to tell me... I don't know, maybe there's no anomalies in this area. It's not pointing me to anything, so maybe I didn't miss anything after all. Yeah, kind of thinking I didn't. Alright, so we're going to run up here real quick, take a quick look around, although I'm pretty sure I've covered all this already. That's... oh, no, look at that. Something I missed. Aha! The alloys in this wreckage are consistent with Romulan starship design specifications, sir. Okay, yep, there we go. All 5 pieces of Loron Viranot. Cool. Well, you get experience points for that shit too, which is good. Run, little cardy, run. Alright, what do we got up here? There's the console. Let's rock and roll. Welcome, guest. You have one message from Empress Sela. Would you like to play it now? Why would Sela be sending a subspace message to a world she knows is good and dead? To a dead colony? Unless she knew I was here. Because there is a Romulan vessel cloaked in orbit.
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic.
Oh, that bitch.
I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy.
That's messed up.
When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
You know, I gotta hand it to Denise Crosby and some of the other Star Trek alum who contributed their voices to this game. Voice work is hard, and I don't think that they were phoning any of this in, you know. So, yeah, pretty good. Unusual energy readings similar to the ones we received from the beacon. Oh, fuck balls! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Fiend revealed. Alright. Spevak. This guy's name is Spevak. That doesn't sound like a Bolian name either. But I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. Captain, a ship from an unknown configuration has decloaked and is arming weapons. Recommend you and the away team return to the CV Tane immediately. Let's do it. I suppose I should put some kind of insignia on my dude at some point. It's a scout ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcements any moment. Gotcha. Like those guys? Oh, shit. Fun fact, I actually did a pretty cool thing. So your energy weapons, your beam weapons and such, what they basically do... Oh, I'm gonna get too close to him when he goes. Fuck. What your beam weapons basically do is they wear down the shields and then you fire torpedoes to do damage to the hull. I thought that was a pretty cool system. Captain, we are receiving priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. Right,
to
on
all
screen.
Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shiar. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Let's do it.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virinat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there.
Is this going to be one of those deals where I warp into the system and everybody's dead already? Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, well. Rendezvous with battle group in 3 seconds. Wait.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
This guy seems familiar. Alright, let's warp to New Romulus. Let's do it. I never get tired of that effect. Not on the shows, not in the games. This is kind of one of those things that makes me happy. Those little things. You know how it is. I'm sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking. I gotta get a new one. This one's kind of beat to shit. It doesn't recline like it's supposed to. It also wasn't very expensive, so, you know, you get what you pay for. Alright, here we go. Let's find out what's happening.
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kararek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault.
Excuse me.
They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Alright.
Glad you could join us. Concentrate
Rock.
fire on their command ship.
Okay. Oh, these are not Romulan ships. These are Alachi ships. And that is also a dreadnought like mine. Alright, we're gonna put more power to the damages. I'm gonna take this guy out. Probably bomb the onesie, as a matter of fact. He just tractor beamed my... Who's tractor beaming my ass? You, sir. I'm being held in place. Alright, so we're not doing a ton of damage to this guy just yet, but it is a dreadnought, and as you can see, I'm holding up really, really well, so... Where did he go? Did he disappear? I think I just upgraded him. Wait, where are you going, homeboy? Oh no, he just went behind me. Okay. Fucking dreadnought, man. It might be easier if I take out all the others first, but easy is never how I wanted to do things. Like, he just zapped around again. It's one of the things I really hate about Discovery. We just got ships that can teleport all over the fucking place. Alright, so I'm going to start taking out some of the other ships in the meantime. That guy's about to die. Okay, that's done a little. I'm not gonna lie. You can't, that's right, you can't kill me, motherfuckers. You know what's great? When ships are too close to other ships and they explode. Sometimes they'll damage the other ships, which is pretty cool. Alright, this dreadnought is finally taking some real damage. There's a lot of lasers and various weapons. Appear to be fighting next to a very large. That's the ship we were after, not the dreadnought. Okay. Romulan. Probably a good idea to get out of my way. I'm blowing shit up. Left and right. I really gotta put torpedoes on the front. I just don't want to lose the firepower that I have there. I think I've got to be a certain level for that to happen. And we're not there yet. Alright, 3 seconds till I can call in the extra guns again. There we go, let's do it. Alright, he's gonna blast you apart very shortly. Did he just dip again? Fucker. Oh no. I think it just blew up. Alright, who else we got? Just got this escort ship left? I think that's it. Oh no, there's more. There's always... Of course there is. There's always more. Hey, Kenzo, good to see you, brother. Sir, we are being hailed by the Romulan Republic.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today, but know that your names will go down in history.
I mean, we're still fighting, but okay. Not yet. I want to kill everybody. Everybody gotta die. Hey, happy birthday, Kenzo. Happy birthday. You joined me in, very nearly old age. I turned 45 last year. I say last year, it was a few months ago. Congratulations and happy birthday. What better way to celebrate than watching your old American pal beat the shit out of some alien ships. You, sir. You appear to be the last. And you're gonna die. As soon as we make it over there. Alright. That was everybody, I believe. Yeah, no worries, man. Oh, better go check out art by Kenzo on Twix. He does animations and some other cool stuff. He's a good dude as well. Alright, let's warp out of here. Goddamn Romulan infighting anyway.
The Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld.
Well, they should be grateful because I basically did that myself.
The encounter there is called the Alachi, and they are the Tal Shar's new allies. From what you found on Virinet and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests.
Well, no, they're
the
fungus
Republic
people.
is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Alachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
Fair enough, fair enough. Neutrino deflector array Mark II, huh? Cool. I don't need new weapons. I like the weapons I've got, so I might take the phaser dual heavy cannons just in case, but the dual beam banks are pretty cool though too, and they've got a wider targeting range. Fuck.
I have new missions for you. The cause of the supernova that destroyed Romulus remains a mystery. Our allies in the Romulan Republic have a theory on the matter, however. They believe that Taurus, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, is responsible. Republic forces attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway.
Oh, of course she did.
Recently, the Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Taurus. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette and provide any assistance you can.
Alright, we'll do what we can.
I have new missions for you.
No, you don't. I just accepted it. Shut up. Alright, let's see what kind of new cool stuff we got. God, I can't wait to unlock these other weapon slots. How are we doing on mastery anyway? Not great. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute before we master all this stuff up. It's cool though. Alright. Okay, so neutrino deflector array Mark II. This one I think is an upgrade, yeah. Let's rock the... Damn it, equip. There we go. I don't know how we're gonna get a deteriorating secondary deflector. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna replace the secondary deflector. That's not a common loot drop. Secondary deflectors. No, we want to stay with the prototype gravitic modulation impulse engines Mark II. They are better. Yep. Plus 71.7 flight speed. Yep, definitely better. Slightly higher flight turn rate. Slightly higher full impulse. Yeah, those are good. Warp core. What is my maximum warp? Is at like what 5.62? It's pretty fucking slow. Yeah, it's fine. All right, what do we got? We have engine batteries, tachyon deflector array Mark III. Really? I can't use that yet. That's better gear than I have the ability to use at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a better deflector dish than the one I got. But I can't use it yet, because I gotta... Excuse me. I've gotta level up first. Shame. And then we'll hold on to that. This we are going to go ahead and salvage for parts, though. As well as that. Let's see, what else we got? Disruptor cannons. Yeah, I'm not going to be using disruptor cannons on this run, I think. Huh. Oh, yeah, I'm going to hold on to the quantum mine launcher. Don't really need a jumbo Romulan mollusk. That seems... It seems like something that I wouldn't eat. Or Synthale. Let's go ahead and toss that. I might hold on to that just for posterity's sake, because that's fucking hilarious that that even exists. Alright, so we can drop the personal shield. Salvage that. We don't really need the hyper impulse engines. We'll go ahead and drop those. I want to hold on to both of these. Everything else, I think, probably can just stick around, I guess. I don't know, it'll be fine. Cool. Let's go. I don't think I have any points for skills, and I definitely don't have any points for... I haven't even thought about specializing yet. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Because you get 2 specializations at a certain point. I don't know what I would choose for that. No, we've got... Alright. So I guess... I don't need that. To recruit new officers, can I recruit new officers at this point in time? Right, because I do have another slot. I do not have an available officer slot, so I guess I got to level up for that too. But I do have another science officer slot, so it'd be the Trill. The Trill, that'd be the one we're going for. All right, let's see. I'm a bit of a racist. I don't want that alien. Random alien nonsense going on. Alright, so we gotta go to Hobus, which is the system where the star exploded. Whoa, deep space encounter, huh? I don't think we're gonna make it into that one. Hey, Caucasian Sasquatch, good to see you, brother. So, it's Kenzo's birthday. He said so in chat. He's a 45-year young man. Are we doing that with the column shit? I don't even have anywhere to grift to at the moment, man. You know, I haven't replaced my old system yet because I haven't made time to do anything about it. Hilariously, I've made time to stream, but not to do anything about that yet. So at some point, I'm gonna have to replace that. But what's with the column shit, man? Yes, bud. Yes, but what? Grifting is before YouTube. Alright, everybody. Like, subscribe. Share shit out. Leave comments. All the things. I'd say give me money, but there's currently no way to do that. So don't worry about that part. But it's coming. It's coming. And then you will need to money me. And money me now. How was that? Alright, thanks, man. I'm doing a little bit of ASMR lately, apparently, according to Aerial Ballet, so it is what it is, I guess. Doop-doop-doop-doo, star trekking across the universe. I wish I knew the rest of the words to this song. No, I'm good. It's really more Nomi's deal than mine. No. Also, everybody go check out Caucasian Sasquatch's channel. He does all kinds of fun stuff. He's on tons and tons of panels, including on this channel. And occasionally, he even interviews up-and-coming YouTubers. So, check out his shit too. Yeah, it's a fair approximation, I think. Jesus, Hobus is far out there. I had to go across like 6 sectors to get there from Veronat. It's a long damn trip. It's pretty though. Somebody should do a movie about a Sasquatch on meth. Or like Breaking Bad, but everybody's a Sasquatch. Right? In the Appalachia. You know, sort of like a cross between Breaking Bad and Justified, but with Sasquatches. I would watch the shit out of that show. We're coming up on Hobus now. Of course, there's no star there because it went fucking supernova. Which is interesting. Permitted to request? Permitted to request what? Exactly. I don't know if I could even fulfill a request. I'm just kind of playing video games here, so. Yeah, see that gas
On
cloud?
On a forgotten world, a shadow of great evil lurks, waiting for the chance to strike. The truth behind the destruction of the Romulus system may be the harbinger of the greatest threat the Federation has ever faced.
I love it when he says stuff. R.I.P. Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, that's what's left of Hobus. See that big fucking chunk of dead rock there? It's like kind of looks a bit like Praxis actually, but it wasn't just a moon. Oh yeah, that's cracked into pieces. It looks way worse up close. Alright, we've arrived in the Hobus system. We're being hailed by the RRW.
It's a pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
Huh. Oh, first I'm gonna practice pronouncing that. Was that Lucanensis? I think I added an extra S on the end of that. And Thayer teeth. Pleasure is mine, Commander.
Agents working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taurus, or persons working for Taurus, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld.
I can tell, buddy. Have a great night, man. Thanks for coming in.
She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv, but that does not excuse her
fucking Hakiv again.
Of 2 inhabited
that guy. I'm gonna put him in the ground.
Millions. Our agent tells tells us that Taurus believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
Well, what do we suggest we do about her? I mean, I have a suggestion. You're not gonna like it. Well, you might. Romulan.
Taurus cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Salon, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Taurus and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Salon.
You're a Borg.
Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do. Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Taurus, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Sela.
Yeah, he's Romulan, but he's like Borg.
Its origin point
also.
was, the Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Reman loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
Okay.
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Taurus are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aran. Reman was the captain of Taurus's personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
Okay, here's what I don't get, right? Stars go supernova all the fucking time. They don't wipe out planets and other sectors when they do it. Right? That doesn't... I'm still this whole like, oh, you know, Hobus exploded and it fucked up Romulus and Remus. Destroyed him. I mean, it doesn't make any... Like, this whole subspace, like, shockwave that fucking blows up planets. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But alright, we'll just play along.
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Taurus.
Indeed, indeed. And keep in mind, all of this we're still doing, like we're bouncing around system to system all the way across fucking the quadrant. Just trying to prove that the Tal Shiar and the remnants of the Romulan Star Empire are up to no good so that one fucking planet doesn't side with them. Right? We're supposed to be bringing back proof about this shit to them. It's turning into a very long mission.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission.
Oh yeah, because I want a Romulan Borg aboard. Alright. And there goes Lilith said. Alright.
I am detecting some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Taurus used the materials here to construct her weapon.
Yeah, that's a lot of dead planet. And there's an ion storm going on as well. Space lighting. I mean, the system looks cool as fuck, don't get me wrong. There's two anomalies here, so first one's up there, and then broken down bits, I think. That's where we're supposed to be heading, is right over there. So we're gonna go to the anomalies first, because I want the stuff. Gotta have the stuff. All the stuff. Alright, well. It's down in there. Oh, okay. I can see your core from here. I see London, I see France, I see Hobus's insides. There we go. Hydrazine, and I think I see the other one. There we go. And yep, I thought I saw it. Alright, I think it's everything, right? I think it is. So let's head back to that big chunk we were supposed to go to initially. So I think we're supposed to be hopping around and hitting all these chunks in order. So I probably should have done that to begin with, but it is what it is. So we're supposed to be looking for these forces, right? They're hiding out here. Romulan or Alachi forces. Probably Romulan. And we think they might be hiding out on what's left of this chunk of rock up this way. It's so weird though, like you'd think that the core would have cooled by now, right? Instead it's just still appearing to be hot. Alright. Planetoid's core contains trace signs of protomatter. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from some of the icy asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. Let's do it. Alright. Icy fragments are off that way. I like that I have an ability that lets me turn really fucking quick. I'm in a dreadnought. That shouldn't be possible. I don't care. It's awesome. Alright, confirmed. These fragments are decalithium. If we can locate a supply of techosite, that means Taurus could have had all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in the system. Circumstantial evidence, unless we can tie it to her directly somehow. Collecting a sample, yeah, that's what we're doing. Retrieve a sample and set course for next planetary fragment. Alright. Oh, somebody's coming in. Romulans. Dun, 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 dun. Where you at, buddy? Why are you over there? Oh, you think I don't see you over there?
Congratulations.
Hey, we just leveled up. Sweet. Fucking light warbirds don't stand a chance, yo. Alright. Yeah, Cardassian support platforms, spiral wave disruptors. It's just a good time all around. Got some new skills. Let's check it out. Did we just hit level 1? Or level 10, rather? I think... What do I want to do? Increase the chance that your attacks will successfully hit your target. See, I don't have a whole lot of issues right now with shielding on account of Dreadnought, so let's go ahead and increase the chances that we're gonna hit the target. That'd be good. Alright. Now we've got ground skills to look into. Weapon proficiency, endurance training. I don't really need that just yet, so we'll go with weapon proficiency, because faster kills means I stay alive longer anyway. It's fine. Okay, so we can choose abilities here too, which is cool. Alright, so tactical training, bridge officer training, unlocks the ability to train your bridge officers in a new ground ability. Smoke grenade or photon grenades? I think photon. And then willpower, device expertise. So skill increases your ability to resist incoming control effects. Include all of the following. Increases the effectiveness of most consumable devices. I don't use a lot of consumable devices, so resisting control effects is going to be probably better long term. I don't think I have enough to purchase any new stuff here, so we'll worry about that. We did get new traits though. Personal ground trait. Alright, so let's throw down on, let's see. Okay, performance, critical hit, exposed chance, natural immunities, resilient, strike team specialist. Attacking targets gives plus crit chance. Oh, that's cool. 40% chance plus 2.5% critical chance when attacking. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, now for space. I don't know what we want to... All power levels at... plus all power levels at low settings, huh? Increases defense. Techie. Like Trekkie, but for space tech. It's fine. It's fine. I'll laugh at that. All on my onesie. Hi, Darlene McGee. Welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. Increases hull restoration and regen, which would be nice. But I think I want to throw down on some beam training, probably. Let's see. Molecular defense specialist, operative, higher crit chance, crit severity. I'm not doing a lot of projectile damage at the moment, so let's see. Warp Theorist, warp core potential, and EPS. Interesting. Okay, power levels and power transfer rate. I think what we're gonna do is probably beam weapon training at the moment. We'll probably end up swapping that out later. But it is what it is. I think we did hit level 10, which is cool. Because I think I might have unlocked a weapon slot. Nice. Alright. What do we got? We got phaser beam banks. We got the Harpang torpedo launcher. I think we're going to put that on the front end. And then we're going to place you with... Wait, can I not put the... Another locations. Let's throw that on, and we'll throw this on here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for now. But now I can use my torpedoes on the front end, so I don't have to keep turning my ass to the enemy, which would be nice. All right, let's check out. We got new console slots too. Hull plating, and I don't have anything for that at the moment, which is fine. It looks like, let's see, we got auxiliary battery, engine battery, shield battery, weapons battery. So we've got currently weapons battery and shields battery up. Let's go with auxiliary battery. That'll work. That'll work. All right. Cool. Now we've got a little bit better better of a setup here for the ship. And it looks like we've got some... I don't have a kit frame for it, but if I had one, I could throw it on. Let's see, what do we got? Again, I don't use a ton of consumables, so I'll probably just leave that off until I get, like, stuff to put on there. Yeah. Alright, what do we got in the inventory? Nothing to sneeze at, nothing to write home about. I am going to hold on to the quantum mine launcher so that when I have that third weapon slot unlocked, then I can throw that on the back end so I can drop mines behind me. Either that or I'll wait. I mean, if we come up with like a better torpedo system, I'll put that there, and then yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. All right. So I think yeah, much better off than we were. Cool. Right on. All right, let's continue on with the investigation of the destroyed Hobus system. Well, no, this is the CUV Tane. This is my Cardassian Dreadnought. It's a Cardassian Intel Science Dreadnought. So it's not the Enterprise exactly, but you can get versions of the Enterprise in the game, sure. And I am technically Federation, so. But I'm playing a Cardassian. So I figured a Cardassian ship was the best way to go. Alright, here we go. Alright, sir, I am detecting high levels of techicite on this planetary fragment. Techicite was one of the substances Starfleet believes was used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Hobus supernova. Alright, cool. Well, we got the core fragment.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taris on planetary fragment Gamma. We shall continue our search there.
Let's do it. I think Gamma's off this way, right? I really like this, Yep, there's my little Cardassian escort ship following me along. Should have two of them, right? Yep, there's the other one. Alright, scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of planetary fragment Gamma. This system is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there's some activity. Yeah, like the Tal Shiar. I mean, why wouldn't you put a base here, right? Nobody's going to come looking for it here. It's irradiated old as shit. There's no atmosphere to speak of. The planet's been cracked into pieces. Get a scan of the shield. Yes, we should. Which is over this way. Is that Gamma below us? I don't think it is. I see it though. I see it. There it be. Look at that. That's wild. Shit. They're about to start shooting. Did they hail? Let's answer the hail. My dudes are gonna keep shooting at you. We're investigating your unauthorized presence in the system. What's your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire, and it's true. Taris. That is the only authorization I require.
Well, that sucks for you, buddy. Disable the Sitesh. It's possible we may be able to lure Ranhu out to investigate. Yep, alright. Fuck him up.
Minerals in the planetary fragment will conceal the ship's energy signature. If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that Ranhu will approach to investigate further.
Oh, I didn't blow you up. I just disabled you. What the hell? Oh, that's one of my ships. That's fine. Alright, well, let's go hide. Amongst the asteroids. Here we go.
What happened here?
Nothing.
We were attacked by Starfleet 7 Jones.
That's not true.
They appear to have fled.
And they're all equipped. Alright, lure Aranhu, so...
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my model projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu's trail. He should lead us right to Taurus.
Yeah, I hope you're right about this. Alright, let's follow Aranhu. For those watching who aren't Star Trek geeks, when I was talking earlier about the ship, I named it the Tane after a character from Deep Space Nine, the former head of the Obsidian Order under the Cardassian Union in Auburn Tane, who was also the mentor of Elam Garrick, who was a major character, not a main character, but a major character throughout the show, and possibly his father. I don't think that was ever like clearly defined. But anyway, for those of you who aren't, Deep Space Nine geeks. Alright, Commander Aranhu's trail led here to the Iconia system. Of course it did, the fucking Iconians. This is another system that's off limits to normal traffic. So any activity here is cause for concern. I mean, any species that dominated the galaxy for 30,000 years with like an iron fist is not like somebody you want to mess around with, right? I recommend we investigate the large crater that looks like a likely place to start. Alright. Looks like we got some gas over that way and over that way, so let's head this way first, and then we'll go back to the other one, and then we'll investigate the crater. Alright. I like how quick the cooldown is on that turning radius too. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna have to make more use of that. Because this thing turns like a... well, like a space bus, really. Because then it doesn't. Not well. But yeah, that's a good skill to have. Alright. So this crater we're looking for. I think that's it down there. Is that it there? Alright, picking up a large shield protecting a structure of some type. We're going to have to beam down. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. If I hadn't been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would have never found it. Riemann ship's decloaking. They're hailing us.
Federation ship. I am Commander Shanclado of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war.
Could be.
Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, buddy. And you're not going to be able to take my ship.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Arahu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Taurus must be allowed to complete her work. And you have already seen too much.
Well, shit. Okay. Where is it? Where's the enemy? I sense you around me, but I don't see you around me. Where'd be you? Okay. Oh, they're up there. I gotcha. You were above me the whole time. This is not going to go well for you. Yep, they certainly do have a cloaking device. But I have a dreadnought that launches lots of fun stuff. And the same torpedoes that I got from the Klingons that blew up a doomsday machine, so...
I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Alright, time to beam down. Yeah, they're Remans and they're in cahoots with the Romulans, so they definitely have cloaking devices. I just didn't think to look up because, you know, for some reason I decided I was going to conveniently forget that space is a three-dimensional place. I forgot my my Orson Scott card. The enemy gate is down. It's another sci-fi geek reference for y'all.
These are the coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Our quarry could be just ahead.
I still don't like the fact that I'm letting the bored out Romulan tag along, but alright. And personal space, buddy. Why are you standing so close to me? Two anomalies in the area, but I don't see either of them appearing on my thing, so I guess we're just gonna have to go fuck them up. Uh-oh.
Starfleet! How did they find us?
They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with that.
No, I need your help with the gateway. Send your guards.
What happened to that guy's legs? I think that cape clipped right through them. Have a grenade. That always helps.
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology. Perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network.
Yeah, that's gonna go about as well as the Tal Shiar
to open the door.
merging Borg tech with theirs. Alright, again, tricorder's malfunctioning, can't read shit in this area. But there are supposedly two anomalies in it. Alright, let's check you out. Okay, access shipping logs. Access code recognized, Psi 816, full access granted. There are logs here of shipments to and from the base in the Hova system, as well as schematics for several devices that are similar to recovered Iconian technology. According to the data, there are also they worded that weird. There also are stores of techosite, decalithium, and protomatter on this level. These stores have the same quantum signatures as the elements you recovered from the Hova system. You quickly download the data into your tricorder. This could be invaluable if Terrace is brought to trial. Sweet. Alright, access personal log, Praetor Terrace.
It has been decades, and I still find Hakeem's betrayal difficult
I mean,
to accept.
I'll give you that. Hakeem's a dick.
Romulan. Treachery is his heritage, as it is mine. But to go through such lengths to destroy our world, it is too much to bear, even now. He told me the device would destroy Denatra, and I, like a fool, believed him.
I wonder if this is the same Denatra from Star Trek Nemesis.
And now, those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Romulan is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions. Perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely on him to help me continue my work.
This is interesting because I've also got a Reman faction who is screaming to help them out to destroy Hakeev. So I don't know if they're related to these guys or if they're a separate faction altogether.
The Icorians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am.
No, they're fucking evil.
Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence.
The very fact that you call them the Dark Masters is a problem.
For myself, when I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was.
Okay.
The base of the whole system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. A Ranhu can use it as cover to collect the protomatter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me. So is the Republic. If only I could make them see. I am our people's last hope.
So her plan is retarded, right? That's like saying, hey, you know, here's an idea. Why don't we summon Cthulhu to destroy our enemies? It's not a good idea, because he's not going to stop there. All right. Enter access code now. I think it's not Psi 816, is it? Yeah, I think it is. Encryption sequence. Shit. I wasn't paying that much attention. Let's go with Tau 843. Nope, access denied. Nope. Psi 816 must be the right one, so let's go with Omicron. Ah, haha, got it. Okay, well, let's go shoot some more Romulan or some more Remans in the face, I guess. Hey guys, I have a grenade. I forgot they're fucking psychics too. Hi, Ranhu. I'm gonna fuck you up. Nothing personal. Oh, they out. They're like, fuck this. We was just using you to get this thing turned on so we can leave. Oh, that last guy got fucked. He ended up somewhere else. They were going to the same place, but he just... I think they forgot how those gateways work. Well, I suppose that leaves Taurus. You're gonna like this. But we're gonna have to kick your ass, dude. I'm just gonna pistol whip you to death. How's that?
Enough. What? And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
I don't think I've doomed y'all. Terrorists under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide, and crimes against the galaxy. You fucked.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakeev. Now those crimes will never be undone. I hope you realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
Yeah, except I didn't kill him, and turning back time's never the answer. Just saying. Even now, you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people. You were blinded by your own lust for power, and you killed those people as surely as if you had pulled the trigger yourself. CUV Tane, lock onto Terrace and beam her directly to the brig. Sometimes I put on little fun voices.
I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus. They will undoubtedly prove vital.
Yeah, she's batshit, Darlene.
We should also overload the gateway. Make certain it can never be used again.
Yeah, less Iconian tech is lying around, the better. So there are 2 anomalies here. Somewhere in the area. What's this? Collect Techosite. Who the fuck is Harrow? I don't know this person. Why is he on my ship? The Techosite contains energy signatures that correspond to the Techosite deposits we scanned in the Hobus system. It is an explosive compound Starfleet believes was present in the devices that triggered the Hobus supernova. If it's here, it could be connected. Alright. We gotta go around and collect all the samples. All the samples. Decalithium appears to have come from the same source. Blah blah blah. Evidence is stacking up. This is the gateway here, right? Yeah, we're gonna overload that motherfucker. I don't want anything coming through it. Alright, protomatter from the Hobus system. Although there are several uses for protomatter, it is often used for explosive devices. Now, if you recall, I think this might be a precursor for that red matter shit that they were using in JJ Trek, right? The thing that, you know, didn't save Romulus and then later destroyed Vulcan. And I say later, ironically, because it was actually in the past, but whatever. I think it's a precursor for that. I could be wrong. It was also present in the debris, blah, blah, blah. It was used in the Genesis device. That's right. I forgot about that shit. Yeah, the Genesis device is one of those things we wish we could uninvent. Alright, let's overload the circuitry. So we interact here and here. Let's go ahead and interact with this and see what's what. I want to look at it. Alright, quit stick drifting. Just do the thing. Oh, I guess you can't do anything with it. That's fine. Let's just fuck it up. Alright, been programmed to overload and there's no way to stop it. We need to get the fuck out. So let's do that. We're gonna leave that dude behind. Excuse me. I'm sure he'll make it out just fine. Alright. Terrace is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location. Set a course out of the system. We're gonna have to fight our way out, though. You know how this goes, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, this is gonna blow up. This is gonna blow up the whole thing. Ah. Fuck. Well, fellas, we're gonna have problems, aren't we?
How nice to see you again. I feel like we are becoming old friends.
I kind of hate you a little bit.
I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating.
I mean, attempts.
But your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taurus still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
Don't work for you, lady.
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient...
So smoking.
Now, if you will transport Terrace to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
Yeah, I'm gonna defy you, I think. Hey! Are they friends? They are friends.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Dude, Sean, you're coming in clutch, man.
Taurus is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
Okay, so I've got options here. You make an excellent point, but I'm afraid since we captured her, we must maintain custody. You are welcome to submit an extradition request to the office of the Federation President, which I'm kind of itching to say. Terrace's actions did not just impact Romulus and the Romulan worlds. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You will be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial, or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal of those impacted by the Hobos supernova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody. Turn her over for a sham trial and swift execution? Sorry, Sela, but the Federation has an ancient ideal we call due process. I mean, either way, I'm just going to tell her to go fuck herself, right? But I think we'll probably go with the second one. We'll go with the second one.
You are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Taurus from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
Yeah. I hoped our people could find peace. Perhaps that is not possible. Ha 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 ha, suck it. We still need to get the hell out of the system, though, because that thing's gonna explode, right?
Prisoner transfer successful. Taurus is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yeah, about that. A bunch of dudes ran through it.
Do you have any idea where they went?
No, not at all. And like I said, the one dude got kind of fucked. Looks like some kind of Romulan station. Ah, the Lisette is here. Why are you? You're just decloaking? You didn't want to stick around and fucking help?
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but I have
Come
been
on, Drock.
monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taurus until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
Yeah, alright. We'll do that. We'll send him right over. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here in case something else happens. I feel pretty good about how that mission went overall, though. Got a promotion to Lieutenant Commander. I am now a Starfleet Lieutenant Commander. Nice. Congratulations. You've proven yourself to be an invaluable Starfleet officer and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to Earth space dock. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Federation. Oh, we get a new ship. Missions ahead will be harder. Foes will be stronger. Higher tier gear, weapons, and ships. Awesome. Plot, of course, for Earth space dock. Let's go do this. I don't really need a new ship, but we'll take one. We'll take one. I like this one. Alright, back on space dock. Now I need to go report to Starfleet.
We have much to consider. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it mass murder, but that one event has been a major cause of the destabilization of the quadrant over the past 40 years, not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set off a chain of reactions that could change the galaxy forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Taurus will no doubt lead to many truths. But I am troubled by these remnants. Why did they turn on Taurus? And where did they go?
I don't know. And they kind of just bum rushed her and knocked her out of the way, too, which is kind of fucked. Numerian Regenerative Shield Array Mark II. Regenerative Shield Array Mark II. Resilient Shield Array. Covariant Shield Arrays are pretty sweet. What the fuck is a Numerian Regenerative? Okay. Covariants are usually better, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna go with covariant.
I have new missions for you.
The Romulans had a base, known as the Vault, that they used for research into Borg technology. This facility was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld, but intelligence suggests that the work there was far enough along that it was used to retrofit Nero's ship before it disappeared, along with Ambassador Spock's vessel in the Hobus system. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Halcona system, and Starfleet intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. We need to know who, and more importantly, we need to know if there is still Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base.
Okay.
I need you to proceed immediately to the Halcona system and investigate the Vault. Engage if you must, but I would prefer if you could gather the information we need without conflict.
Well, we'll do what we gotta do and all that shit. The only question I got here is like, what do you mean Nero's ship was retrofitted with this stuff? Right. How would Nero gain access to this? Nero was a miner. The Narada was a mining ship. That's what it was for. Like, I get them like using their mining lasers as weapons and all that shit, but they were not a military vessel. So why would it be retrofitted with fucking Borg tech? That makes no sense. How would he even have access to that? Especially if it was a secret thing. But whatever.
I have new missions for you.
I don't. That's it. Alright. So, I need to go talk to DeSoto in the Admiral's office, as well as we need to go see Admiral Quinn, I believe. Which I'm going the wrong direction. There we go. Star jogging across the universe. Dun, 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 dun. There's Admiral Quinn. Alright, promotion in progress. Okay, I guess I don't have to talk to Quinn. I've got all these missions in progress too. Okay, well, that is Romulan Ambassador. It's not what we're looking for. Where's DeSoto at? Where the hell is DeSoto? Is DeSoto down here? Ah, I think that's him there. Nope, that's Captain Sulu. Junior. Yeah. That's right. Okay, different Sulu. Not the Sulu that we know, because he's fucking long dead. This assignment officer. Where the hell is DeSoto at? That's temporal agent. We don't want that. I think I'm getting stuck on the shiz here. Bridge training officer. That's a Ferengi. Some more requisition officers. What are you doing, Bald? No, not really. Okay. So looking around for DeSoto. He might not actually be in this area. This is Admiral Quinn's office, but I don't think this is the Admiral's office, as it were. A smart person would open up the map and find him there.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
I think while we're here, though, I'm gonna go... right? Well, then he shouldn't tell me he's in the command or in the Admiral's office. But all right. I think we're gonna adjust the fit here a little bit.
Hello. Right. You can all.
Okay, so we've got modify outfit. That's what we're after. Uniform. Yeah, we're gonna keep all that. And those are all the possible things I could be wearing right now. But I want to take a look at what we got. Insignia, maybe, if I can throw down on some insignia. No, we don't really need chest gear. We can do dual shoulder pads. Oh yeah, I don't need that nonsense. Take us back up. I should be able to select, I don't know, maybe these are like civilian clothes or whatever. Maybe that's the problem. I was kind of hoping I could at least throw like a Starfleet insignia on his chest, but I guess not. Not with this top here. What else we got? Right. No, I don't think we're gonna do that. Ah well. I could throw on a Klingon sash. That'd be stylish. Kind of dumb, but stylish. What do we got on chest gear? Oh yeah, we got all kinds of fun stuff. That's a poncho. Alright, Cardassian harness. We got the big harness with the big neck thing. Neck protection. Don't want Discovery shit. Let's see. Tack belts. Various kinds. Starfleet security. That's like motion picture Starfleet security. Yeah. No, none of that's what we're after. Keep open, but I don't know, maybe I should throw a belt on. What do you think? Deep Space Nine Admiral. Hey, that one at least got the United Federation of Planets on it. I don't know, it looks funky with this, it's like clipping right through it. I don't know about that. Klingon belt. I think we're probably just gonna skip this. All this stuff will just look like a freaking Cardassian bum for the rest of the fucking thing. That'll be fine. It's cool. It's cool. All right. Okay, let's go find. Well, I guess while we're here, while we're in the area, and while I do know where we are, let's go pick up that new ship that I probably won't be swapping out for. It's a fun fact, when you get that promotion, you get new ships. Also, do I have the ability to add officers now? Can I do that? No, I do not. I do not have officer slots available. Alright, I think. Acquire ships. Alright, congratulations on your promotion. Has cleared you to select a ship to command, several impressive vessels to choose from. Starships that are approved for your rank are listed there. Alright. What is approved for my rank anyway? T2, I think? Is that it? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's T2s. Well, as a cruiser, an escort refit. We've got a science vessel that I can pick from. I think if I'm gonna do any of these though, it's gotta be the cruiser, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. NCC 1701. That's a Constitution refit variant. It's pretty sexy. Still probably won't be flying it, but it'd be nice, right? Let's double check though and make sure that I don't have T3 access. I don't think I have T3 access. Nope, it's T2. And it's fine. I think though if I'm gonna do one of these, yeah, it's gotta be. Go ahead and buy the cruiser. Yeah. I am not calling it the fucking Pomeranian though. That's not happening. New. Let's go with I think maybe the USS. Huh. I don't know. Should we name it after a famous explorer of some kind, maybe? Or an astronomer? You know what? Let's do some cross-faction, or some cross stuff. USS Samantha Carter. I don't know if I have enough. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Shit, yeah. Okay. The USS Samantha Carter. Copy that. Alright. Well, now I've got multiple ships. Let's manage it. So we've got the yeah, look at that. That is a nice looking ship, isn't it? Alright. It's just kinda gonna hang out there though. We also have the USS Pizarro, named after a famous explorer. Also kind of a dick. And obviously I'm flying the Tane. So, which is a much scarier ship. Alright, cool. Well, we got that out of the way. I suppose. Let's look at the map here.
The counseling staff is hosting an open house at 12:30 hours.
Right. That's the shipyard. That's where we are. It's the chief medical officer. Don't see DeSoto on the map. Yeah, there's Quinn, Romulan ambassador, Sugihara. Unless he's at Starbase 39, maybe. Could be at Starbase 39. I think he might be at Starbase 39. That's embarrassing. Let's check out the missions. Mission journal. We're still doing the Romulan shit, right? Yeah, Romulan front. The vault. Okay. Alright. I go to shipyard, board shuttlecraft, fly to Lacana, infiltrate the vault. Okay, well I have a ship for that, but I'm reasonably certain I did this one already recently, didn't I? Yeah, I'm reasonably certain I've done this one recently, but it's fine. It's cool. It's time to beam up. Turn to ship. Alright. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably get to a point where we're starting up this next mission here. And all that. Let's see. I need to take a look at something real quick. Yeah. Probably won't be going for a whole lot longer tonight. On this, on account of I should probably get some actual sleep. But we'll at least go to Starbase 39 and see what's up. Alright. Let's head out to sector space. Stop telling me to begin the Fujiwara effect. I don't want to do the Fujiwara effect. That's not where we're at just yet. It's way later on. And deals with some shit that I think is absolutely stupid. Like Mirror Universe Wesley Crusher. Just so dumb. Alright. Where is Starbase 39 anyway? Ah. Oh, yeah. And while we're in transit, we did get something cool and new, I think. So we got the new covariant shield array. Slap that bitch on. And I can finally use this tachyon deflector array, which is cool. So let's slap that bitch on. Don't think I have anything else I can swap out there at the moment, but it's fine. Did I pick up another tactical console? Let's check that out. Nope, we do not have another tactical console. Alright. Cool beans. I do love the transit parts. I know I keep saying it, every time we're at high warp through sector space, man. This is it's just cool looking. I love it. Ambient sounds and shit. Plus you get to see this badassery just like flying past that big ass gas cloud. Alright, so we're gonna head up to right up here. There's 39 Delta right there. Yeah, it's really nice. I could just fly around pretty much all the time. Alright, that'd be the starbase we're looking for right there. That looks like a bit of a mess, doesn't it? Looks like that got cracked pretty good too, at some point. Like somebody split that whole planet in half. That's crazy. Alright, we're at transporter range. Let's beam down the station. Yeah, I do love it though. This is like there's some stuff obviously that I don't care for in Star Trek Online, but there's some other stuff that's just too cool. Like, I like the visuals, I like the imaginativeness of it, I like the sounds, even the original music. I like the ship designs, most of them. Some of them are really bad, but some of them I really like a lot. I like the feeling that you're exploring, right? And I kind of like space, so. Alright, the vault is my... Okay. Well, I need to go this way. Starfleet security. I like the ambient noises in the background. Like I was saying. Alright, let's go to the Admiral's office. Of course, I was in the wrong location. Here we go. That's Tanae. Where's... Soto.
In order to avoid drawing too much attention, you need to fly under the radar, so to speak. Admiral Tanae has authorized the requisition of a shuttlecraft for you. You can fulfill the requisition in the shipyard. Once you're ready, take the shuttlecraft out to the Hakona system. If you have a runabout fighter or other such craft available, feel free to use it, but do not approach the system in a starship. We want to avoid the notice of whoever's in the vault. The shuttle will also be able to dock with the vault and explore the interior.
Also, Republic Intelligence will be sending one of their best with you on this mission, Commander Talmira. She's been fully briefed and will transport to your vessel as soon as you are ready to depart for Hakona. Alright.
Any questions?
No, not really. Is this, well, I mean, I have some questions, obviously. Is this a Section 31 operation?
What? Oh, that mythical boogeyman organization? No. This is a standard Starfleet
They're
operation
not a myth.
at the behest of Admiral Tanae and supported by Starfleet intelligence. In case you were wondering, that means that you should observe all regulations and don't start a war.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Any questions?
What can I expect with the vault?
Borg technology, Thalaron weapons like the ones used by Shenzan, cloaking mines, heavy graviton beams? We're not entirely sure. That's why we need eyes inside. The station itself is near a micronebula and surrounded by a tachyon detection grid. Even a cloaked ship wouldn't be able to sneak in there. You should also expect automated defenses like turrets and cannons.
Yeah, that's
We
fair.
haven't spotted any ships in the vicinity, fortunately. Although with Romulan cloaking, anything is possible. Any questions?
What if I need support?
Starfleet will make sure to have a ship or two in range for a rapid response in case of emergency. Hopefully, though, you'll be able to keep things quiet, and that won't be necessary. Of course, missions rarely go exactly as planned.
They almost never do. No mission plan survives contact with the enemy. That's like basic shit.
You must use a shuttlecraft, runabout, fighter, or similar small operations craft to
Yeah, I got you.
this mission.
I got you.
We need on-site intel from the interior of the vault. Starfleet will not clear you to enter the Hakona system otherwise. Good luck.
Size doesn't matter. Is the accolade.
Greetings. I'm very busy right now. Please contact me later.
Fine, be that way. Alright. So I need to go find the ship requisition officer and get me a new shuttle. Probably this way, yeah? Be my guess.
Please remember that accompanying tribbles are an environmental hazard and will be confiscated by security.
Probably not right there where the bar is, but, you know, doesn't hurt to look, I guess. There's a medical officer. Which isn't really a thing, because you don't really get injuries. Like, that used to be a thing in the game, but now it's not really a big deal. Who the hell designed this starbase? This is the dumbest hallway. Shipyard, dead ahead. These are all requisitions officers and commodity brokers and whatnot. The fucking Tellarite. I don't want to talk to the Tellarite. Okay. So which one of you do I need to talk to about getting ship and shuttle requisitions? Okay, small craft. What do we got available for us that we can get? We got a Stalker stealth fighter that I'm probably going to pick up. Some of these I gotta buy. I could buy if I wanted to, but Captain's Yacht, that'd be nice. Delta class shuttle, got a Scorpion fighter, Peregrine attack fighter, Type 8 shuttle, and the Stalker stealth fighter. I think we'll probably be going with, oh, there's a Danube class runabout too, but that shit's expensive. The Kestrel runabout, which probably has a cloaking device on it, which would be very useful for a mission of this type, but that's fine, whatever. We're Federation, we don't get that shit. I don't know, maybe the Scorpion fighter, maybe the Stalker stealth fighter. I think we'll probably go with the free one. Yeah. This Themistocles? I don't want to call it that. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. We'll just take that. We'll go with that. It'll be fine. And then... I don't need shuttle information, but fuck it. Told to report to you. Provide you with necessary information on shuttles in general, blah blah blah. They're like small ships, they're fine. How do I get a captain's yacht? Yeah, you've been a subscriber for 400 days or have purchased a lifetime subscription. Yeah, okay. So, not worth it. That's like $100 of real money. Alright. Ship equipment. Customize. Customize shuttle. Let's see. So we've got the current ship. Let's go with... none of that matters. None of that matters. That's fine. It's fine. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so ship and crew, ship. Okay, so we have the Themistocles. Whatever, that's fine. We'll call it that. I don't care. So both of these, I think these level up with Delio. Let's throw on Shield's battery, because we don't know what we're getting into here. Let's give it a better stuff, if we can. Alright, that'll do. What do we got for consoles that are available? Let's throw on that injector assembly. Yeah, that'll do. It'll be fine. Alright, so we got our new little shuttle ship. I suppose we'll beam back up to the Tane, and then I think we're probably going to call it an evening. So yeah, I think we're probably good. We'll come back for more of this probably late Saturday night. Yeah, because tomorrow night we have Abyssal Musings, Lawrence Knight, and a bunch of other people. And then it's the weekend. It's all about the streaming and all that shit. So yeah, we got Abyssal Musings tomorrow night. We'll have Screaming to the Void on Saturday afternoon. In between, over on Devil Made Me Do It's channel, Beelzebub Hub will be Beelzebub Pub right after Abyssal Musings. So it'd be like, I don't know, midnight, 1 in the morning, midnight I think, Mountain Time kind of thing. If Exiled Lioness 2 goes live this weekend, I will be helping out with her as well, probably Saturday night. And if she goes live, we'll be doing the Star Trek stream after that. If she doesn't, we'll be doing it a little earlier in the evening. And then on Monday, I will be a guest early ass in the morning, 10:30 my time, which is Mountain Time, on my buddy Clifton 3D's channel for, I think it's called Insert Culture is the show, but I'll be over there with him and Anna's Gameland on Monday morning, and then we'll just see where we go, because I'm officially on vacation after tomorrow night. I got 2 weeks to fill, so we'll be having, we'll be doing stuff. I don't know. So we'll figure something out and all of that. But I appreciate all of you guys hanging out tonight. I'm glad the stream went well, and hope you guys have a great night. We'll see you all next time. See you all tomorrow night for Abyssal Musings and etc. at all. Have a great night, everybody.